fourth and final formative. This one is modeling using sequences. So interpreting what's going on from that given word, problem, or situation, making it into a table, describing domain and range, explaining whether it's arithmetic or geometric, making an equation, finding it future term using that explicit formula, all rolled up into one fancy formative. All right, let's get started. Barky's Bakery sold 20 dog cakes during the first week of operation, 27 dog cakes during the second week, 34 dog cakes during the third week. If this pattern continues, represent the first 5 terms of the sequence in the table of values. So term number is going to be our weeks, and term value is going to be dog cakes sold. So during the first week of operation, week 1, they sold 20 dog treats. Week 2, 27. Week 3, 34. Week 4, hopefully you are noticing the pattern here and that we are increasing by 7. So we have 41, and on the 5th week, 48 dog treats. For the second question, or part B, describe the domain and range of the sequence. So domain relates to my X values or my input. And what did we say that represented? Remember, term number is X values, term value is Y values. So in the context of this situation, X values relate to the weeks. So we have weeks, and we have week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, and it continues so on and so forth. And my range relates to Y values or my output. So my Y values we described as the number of dog cakes sold. So number of and the values that we had listed were 20, 27, 34, 41, 48, and so on and so forth for however long Barky's Bakery stays in business. Is this sequence arithmetic or geometric, and how do you know? Well, we said previously that we were adding 7 from the previous week to the next week. They sold 7 additional dog treats. So we know this sequence is arithmetic because they sell 7 more dog treats each week compared to the previous week. And I want this explanation in the context of the problem because that's what the standard is assessing, whether or not you can describe what's going on in the context of the problem. So I will not accept that you add 7 because that is not in the context of the problem. We're talking about dog cakes and weeks, so I want all that thrown into your answer. Now we want to write an explicit formula to represent the pattern shown in the problem. So we said this was arithmetic. So a sub n equals a sub 1 plus d times n minus 1. Well, what was our first term? Our first term is 20, and our common difference, we added 7 dog treats each week, so our common difference is 7. So we'll plug those two values in, and we get a sub n equals 20 plus 7 times n minus 1. And then we will use that formula to predict the number of dog treats sold during the 12th week. And I do want you to use that formula. Do not list out 12 weeks because that's not what the problem is asking you to do, and you won't receive any credit. So a sub 12 for the 12th week equals 20 plus 7 times 12 minus 1. And we'll just plug that into our calculator. 20 plus 7 times 12 minus 1 is 11. So on the 12th week, they sold 97 dog cakes.